Is it cold enough for gizzard shad? We're about to find out. It's about 30 degrees out and I'm at one of my favorite backwater spots where I can use my truck bed rod holders to fish with. This is only accessible in the wintertime when they drop the water down. So I'm going to take this opportunity and maybe catch a bigger fish this time. I've been here in the past a few times in really cold weather, and it is cold today too. I also have my buddy Clint with me. He is over here putting his rods out. So I'm going to get this fresh gizzard on my lines and see what I catch. I'm going to put the head on my new banked fishing rod and reel. Hope I didn't cross Clint's line. This does have a really good bait runner, but I'm just going to use the truck bed rod holder. And once again, I'm fishing from the bank with a line counter. I just wanted to see how far I could cast this. Oops. I am dealing with a little bit of wind. Not quite as far as the 9-foot rod. Now let's see if we can catch something. Oh, did he let go?
Now the other one's getting the butt.
First bites of the night. Ah. Oh. Man, it's been a while. I looked on the Solinar calendar and it says it's a poor day to fish. That one got a bite and then this one got a bite. Must be little fish. I don't even see where it grabbed it. This is a non-level wind and I didn't put it on there right, so I don't know how this is going to cast. I told myself a while back that I'd never buy a non-level wind again, and here I am with a Akuma Cortez. Well, still cast pretty good. I want to check the other one. It's been hours. Yeah, just bit the end of it. I was hoping with this change in the weather, we might get bites or something after dark. We had a bluebird sky day, and then now we got clouds coming in. When it was a bluebird sky day, we had wind that was blowing that way, out of the cove towards the main river, which is kind of the wrong direction. You want it blowing this way because it will blow the algae and the shad into the cove. Now, nothing has actually bit any of Clint's rods, and these two were the first. I would expect it to hit his first, but they hit mine first. Hopefully something big will decide to drop by. that other reel is the Nakuma cold water. And it is casting okay. Not quite as far as the Cortez. That Cortez, I have probably 12 feet of 40-pound monofilament that's attached to 50-pound braid, allowing me to get further on my cast and maybe not get cut off by zebra mussels. And the other one's 100% monofilament, 30-pound Andy Monster line with an 80-pound leader. So it's just a boat rod and reel. At this spot, I really don't have to cast that far out, so I could catch a big fish on either one. If any decide to drop by tonight. Hopefully something will. We will see. Getting a bite on the Whisker Seeker. I don't know if he's there or not. I might have him. Haha. Can't tell. Whisker Seeker is a stiffer rod. Nope. They got me again. And I forgot to thumb the line again. Must be a little bitty fish out there. I guess they'll be fine. I think someone, I don't know where I got it, maybe on a forum or something. They said they like the Cortez because if you forget to thumb the line like I just did twice, it will still cast just fine. Let's find out. Yeah, it casts good. Maybe we're gonna fish one of these times. Is he there?
I think so. Yeah.
Hey! Clint just got a fish. Maybe it's the fish that I miss. I wasn't recording, so I didn't get the run on that. It's a little one. Oh, you caught the one that's been grabbing my baits.
Okay. Fine.
And we are not skunked, and he is dirty. It's nice blue. Cool. All right, release the beast. There he goes. Future 100-pounder. Well, at least we're not skunked. I don't think I've seen a fish bigger than that one caught here yet myself. What's the biggest you've caught here?
40?
Clint says he's caught a 40-pounder here before. Be nice if one would drop by tonight, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And I guess that answers the question to the title of this video. Is it cold enough to use Gizzard Shad? I think it was Catfish Dave that said in the past that it's got to be 0 degrees outside before you start using Gizzard Shad. And when it gets that cold, you want to use small pieces of Gizzard Shad to catch 50-pound catfish or greater. Now, I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. Leave a comment below. What do you think about Gizzard Shad? Are they a really, really cold weather bait? Or would you use them anytime? Now Clint is using Frozen Skipjack, and he traditionally uses small pieces. He's caught catfish up to 80 pounds on small pieces of skipjack. Now I do like to use bigger pieces of bait, as you saw that I've got on these, which for me is actually a little bit smaller than what I use when I'm using skipjacks. Another one going off. Clint's lucky tonight. Is it still there? Well, I was going to grab the camera and bring it over there, but it dropped the bait. I guess I was right that they'd start coming in here once it got dark. And it's getting colder too. I already forgot what I was talking about. I think I was saying something about that I like using bigger skipjack, unless I know smaller fish are in the area, which makes me want to maybe downsize my bait even on these. However, the big rod and reel has a 10-aught Team Catfish double action circle hook. So that's a really big hook to put small bait on for smaller fish. Now the 8-aught that I've got on the other one is what I do use to catch smaller fish with smaller pieces of skipjack. But I think for now, I'm going to leave them as is. Maybe something big will drop by and eat a nice fresh piece of gizzard shad. Fun times. Well, we're just about to leave, so I'm going to show you guys a couple of things. It's really cool stuff you find on the bank, on the side of the water. Just a big old clam. I don't know what these guys are called. These are, I think, maybe Tennessee River Shad specific. They might be in the Mississippi too, but that's a really big freshwater clam right there. I'm going to take it home, clean it up. Don't know where I'm going to put it, display it somewhere. Also, let me show you guys a closer look of a gizzard shad. This is a gizzard shad. See if I can get it to come out on the camera. Hopefully this is coming out really good. This is a gizzard shad. You can only catch these guys with a cast net. You can't actually fish for them. They get much bigger than this as well. You can't really freeze these guys like you can skipjacks because they turn to mush on your hook when you put them out there and they unthaw. So they fall off really easy. All right, guys and gals, whoever's watching, it's getting late. So I'm going to reel up, and Clint's going to reel up, and we're going to head out of here. I get a little bird's nest going on here. Try to reel this in properly. It's a conventional. What's going on here? There we go. Anyway, oh man, I keep getting bird's nests. That's weird. Yep, no level line, so I have to thumb it back and forth. Oh, kind of hung out there too. Just put the line on there evenly. I don't think I've caught a fish on this whisker seeker and reel yet. A Kuma Cortez and just a 9.5 foot whisker seeker rod. I've had one of these in the past. It was a 1-piece rod. This is a 2-piece rod, so I can easily transport it around. Use it as a bank fishing rod. My old one had inserts, and this is one of the new ones that are no longer inserts. They've got stainless steel eyes, which is a good upgrade for a catfish rod. It's not really an upgrade for distance casting, because from what I've read, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you want a good insert to be able to do really far distance casting. I do think this is casting just fine. And the other rod is a Team Catfish rod with an Akuma cold water line counter reel on it. A boat rod and reel. And I don't remember if I've caught anything on it or not. If I have caught anything on that rod and reel, it would have been on one of my previous videos. So let me know in the comments below, have I caught a fish on that rod and reel yet? We're going to head out of here and hopefully not get stuck trying to get out. I want to thank you guys for taking your time out of your day to watch my video. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully one of these days I will break this fish drought. At least the video is not skunked. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next time.